Archer weaves. I don't think it's a stretch to say that these are my favorite poi body tracers. Drex here from DrexFactor.com, and today we're going to do a deep dive into these body tracing tricks, how to do them, tips and tricks, and where to go with them next. Before we dive in, of course, I just wanted to give a shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow Toys, LMF Props, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all of these amazing companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists just like yourself by following the links down in the description of this video. The 3-beat weave is definitely that trick that is nearly synonymous with poi spinning in many people's eyes. The Archer weave takes that trick and seems to make it into something completely different. I've always loved the Archer weave both because it presents a challenge in moving the poi around your body in a new way, as well as the ways that it sets you up for more body tracers down the road. That said, the first time somebody tried to teach me an Archer weave, it did not compute at all. How in the world could you perform a weave with one of your arms in the way? Well, the person who first tried teaching it to me didn't do a great job of explaining it, but I'm going to try to do a better job for you. So here's how we're going to start. I want you to hold a poi in your left hand while the right hand stays empty. You're going to start performing a weave, imagining that your right arm and hand are actually a poi, and work with the poi in your left hand to do a 3-beat weave. Feels really weird, right? But overall, it's still a thing that's doable. Now try that weave with your right hand just sticking straight out past you. You might find that your poi start to hit your arm now. Why is that? More than likely, it's because when you were doing the weave with your full arm, you were also moving it side to side, so it was always out of the way when a poi swung past it. So let's take that information and work with it. I want you to perform that weave again with your left hand while your right hand sticks straight out to the side. This time I want you to move your right hand back and forth to avoid it running into your poi. It may take a little bit of practice, but you should also find that if you move your arm far enough to either side, that you can stay well clear of the poi head. Okay, so now let's try this out with both poi. Start with a normal 3-beat weave and begin sticking your right arm farther and farther out away from yourself. See if you can do this with your left hand at your right elbow. You're going to find that as you're performing that weave, your non-dominant arm is going to be veering back and forth from side to side. Seems weird, but guess what? Your audience has no idea. Seen in profile, it just looks like your hand and poi are wrapping around the opposite elbow. With that in mind, challenge yourself to bring your left hand closer and closer to the right shoulder. Eventually, you should be able to perform a weave with your left hand almost touching the right shoulder the entire way through. Again, as you look down your arm doing this, your right hand is going to veer from side to side to make room for your other poi. And that's totally normal for this move. The audience can't tell. You can also take this idea another step by learning to perform a reverse archer weave on the other side of your body. This time, it's going to be your left hand that's reaching out away from you while your right hand first does the weave around your elbow and then works its way up to your shoulder. Again, the trick here is that your left arm is going to be swinging from side to side to make room for the poi in your right hand. If you need to, try this at first without a poi in your left hand and work your way there. And once you have both, of course, you can work your way up to my favorite body tracer of all time, the Archer Weave Fountain. The idea is that as you turn back and forth between the forward and reverse archer weaves, your hands either slide up together or slide down together. This creates a really pleasing body tracer that travels all the way around your body. It goes like this. Now remember that forward weaves feel like they go over, under, back, while reverse weaves go under, over, back. We're going to take the positions that they have in common and use them to move back and forth above and below your body. On your right side, start your left hand above your right shoulder and imagine it's going to pass the poi under your right armpit. This is the direction of the forwards weave. Now reach both hands straight down, keeping your left hand in contact with your right hand the entire way down. Continue by reaching your left arm straight out to your left side as your right hand traces its way down to your left armpit. Now move your right hand around above your left shoulder. Remember that on this side, you're performing a reverse weave. Stretch both arms up towards the sky, tracing your right hand along your left arm. Finally, reach your right arm out to the right side as the left hand traces down it to arrive at your right shoulder. Think that when you're going down and around, you're going from armpit to armpit, and when you're going up and over, you're going from shoulder to shoulder. Try using these transitions to go from side to side. If you want, you can pause for a few reps of the archer weave at each side of your body to take a breather after each side changes. Your ultimate goal is to go straight back and forth from side to side, passing the poi down and around going from right to left, and up and over as you go from left to right. If you're up for even more of a challenge with your archer weaves, try learning this in anti-spin. It's actually really similar. The only difference here is that as you're going up and over, you go from armpit to armpit, and when you're going down and around, you're going shoulder to shoulder. You can also think of it as going up and over as you move from right to left, and down and around as you go from left to right. That's literally the only thing that you have to change here. Now show me those archer weaves and fountains. Shoot video of yourself doing this trick and post it to Instagram with the hashtag DrexFactorPoi. I'll reshare your video to my own story so all of my followers can see your hard work. If you dug this video, please make sure to subscribe and ring that bell, because otherwise you might not know when I upload a new video. YouTube changes its algorithm constantly, and clicking that notification bell is the only way to guarantee that it'll show you my new videos when they get uploaded. And of course, a big thank you to all of my wonderful supporters on Patreon. They make this video and all of the videos on this channel possible. If you'd like to support the work that I do, please head on over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and sign up. You get a vote in which video topics I tackle, as well as great exclusive content, plus tons of other rewards. Thank you so much in advance. Are you into archer weaves? What are your favorite body tracers and what tricks would you like to see me break down? Let me know down in the comments. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and also check out all the other videos on this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.